Well, the last update we did was at Goodwood on a Sunday afternoon. Had a fantastic weekend there. Went and asked for a better weekend out of that. It was a good Goodwood, a good force this year. So the weekend after that was a team weekend, a working weekend. All the guys come along and got on with some jobs. We also had some new recruits come along to see us. We had an extreme off-road mob here to come and see the farm and see the workshops, all the gear, and to go through with the new guys and see what they can do for the future. Got lots done. Introduced 2 new people into the team, and then in the evening we had a lovely barbecue. The weather was very good to us. A lot of food eaten, a lot of drinks drunk, and nice bonfire, and yeah, nice relaxing evening. The general work for that weekend was preparation of the Defender 90 and the Freelander for the weekends ahead. The first out of those 2 was the Defender Challenge round 4, which is at Walters Arena. It's part of the Welsh Hill Rally. And my first pairing for me and Steph got on really well. Steph's absolutely fantastic. She was constantly adjusting her notes and giving me as much information as she could. We came away with a second, and with the points difference, it means that we're actually joint first in the championship, so we're very happy about that. Then into a week of prep for me and Mo, really here, not the team, but building up for the next round of the BCCC and the Freelander Challenge, which is in Radnor Forest. So that was going there, another event. Scotland had been a bit of a damp squid for us, so we're hoping for a good event in Wales. So it was Olaf and Janto's sort of first proper drive. It was meant to be Scotland, but they never really got the chance. They're in the Freelander, so that's sponsored by Dynamic Metals. It was very well prepped and ready to go, really. Got there, great event, great venue. The weather was fantastic to us. They started off the day very well. Came in after the second lap though, and we had an oil leak. When I jacked the car up, and sort of discovered that. So once we got in there, we found that we had a cracked sump. Not the end of the world. We took it off, got it fixed up. We used some metal putty that's Innertech Supplies, great stuff. Put it all back together and got it on the road again, absolutely fine. Took us a long time to do the fix, so we were behind time, so we sort of got it back on the road at lunchtime, and we had a lot of laps to put in for the rest of the day. So sent the boys back out on one initial run, really just for them to then come back in and check that there was no other oil leaks or problems, and then after that they were doing back-to-back runs, which in that heat was hard graft, but they did it brilliantly. Olaf drove great. Very consistent lap times. They're all about within 10 seconds of each other, so that's a very good strong point for the future. But sadly, the run before the end of the first day on the Saturday, we were waiting and word came back that they'd had a roll. The main thing is they were fine, obviously. I think they'll have probably had a few bruises this week, but yeah, they were fine. Obviously upset that they'd rolled and a bit gutted. Didn't really explain how bad the car was, but then when I saw it, it was, yeah, knocked the wind out of me, really. It was pretty messy. It is pretty messy. And sadly, the Freelander's a write-off. The A-posts have been damaged, and so is the roll cage and front subframe. What happened is they were going around a long left corner, fast, where you'd sort of drop your left wheels into the ditch and sort of haul yourself round, but the rear right casting upright had snapped. So that means the wheel had come loose, dug itself under the vehicle, it slewed left and then done a 1.5 barrel roll down the track. So made a pretty good mess of it. So yeah, that's added another job to the list of things we've got to do at the moment. It's pointless fixing it. It's either find another Freelander or another race spec one, or just buy a donor vehicle and swap all the good bits from ours over onto it and create another one. So we're looking for a V6 automatic, ideally 3-door this time, I think, Freelander, and yeah, we've got 6 weeks to get that ready for the next round. Doable, just a lot of hard work. So yeah, after a busy month, this is a quite important time for us. It's a bit of an anniversary, really. It's a year since myself, my father Keith and Quinn took on Race2Recovery, so it stopped being a charity and became a limited company. And yes, we sort of started off with a 5-year plan, so this is the end of the first year, and I'm happy to say that it's all going very well. We're here, we're strong, we're winning and joint winning 2 championships that we're entered in. All the hardware and the cars are coming on nicely, and yeah, I'm very happy that things are going so well. There's lots of things on the table coming up for the future that we're looking forward to. Things are going in the right direction. One part of it is the car, Gordon, is currently in the workshop being rewrapped, and that's basically to go on display at Wilton House, showing our new revived relationship and contract with Castrol Edge. We're extremely excited about that. So a new looking car with a full Castrol Edge wrap on it. So yeah, it'd be great if you come to Wilton House, you'll get to see that for the first time. It's under wraps at the moment, but we're happy to announce the news. After the first year now, it's time to sort of look at R2R, past and present and future, and see where we go right, where we go wrong, etc. Make some changes, you know, a bit of a restructure, and that is actually happening right now. We're having a bit of a restructure, not entirely planned, I must admit, but you know, these things happen and have happened. So the two big important pieces of news that sort of affect us really is, the first is that Deb's our social media manager. Is sadly stepping down from her role. She's been with the team since the very start, heading up all the social medias and also become comms manager. And yeah, it's a major blow to us really. I credit her for a lot of the success of R2R. You know, putting us out there, the right message, tying us in with the right people, campaigning, affiliations, you know. Can't thank Debs enough for the work she's done. It's been absolutely amazing. And the other thing, which again is a blow, but he's not out the picture, it's just he's got to look after himself, is Tony's also standing down now from management and sponsorship liaison. So Tony's been, again, at the start it was him and Tom that were founders, and yeah, Tony's got to look after himself. He's going to go out there and get a 9 to 5 and look to the future, build on what he's done so far. He's had a great couple of years doing inspirational talks and tuition and sort of business building and things like that. But yeah, he needs to devote more time to family and work. So it's sad to see him go. But you know, old and new, the sort of the old terms. What I have got, which is going to be a major benefit to Race2Recovery, is we've got Grant White coming in to fill his role. Grant's one of the newer members of the team, ex-services, but 7 years ago, and then has been in business in the cities with hotel chains and security. He's going to be a massive benefit to us, and I'm looking forward to working with him. Yeah, it's a very busy time indeed. There's a lot going on with the transition of different roles within the team. The equipment being prepped, you know, we're setting our sights on January now, and what possibilities there might be for Dakar, or possibly even Eco Africa race might be an option this year around as well. So that's all in the planning at the moment. My sights are on the Freelander and the Defender challenges at the moment. Wilton House and Castrol are obviously high priority on my list. Busy at the moment. I don't have a spare minute of any day. Yeah, 7 days a week. Minimum 12-hour days, so we'll keep at it.